really bad. It's always been a thing with me. I'm live. 3, 2, 1, go. How's it going, everybody? Test, test. If you can hear me, we're getting ready to start a show. Excellent condition. 4 likes, 25 concurrent viewers. You gotta love it. Let's see. How do I sound? Concurrent viewers. You gotta love it. Oh, sounds like I sound okay. How's it going, everybody? Hello, Lorna. Hello, Kingfish. Hello, everybody. My name is Steven. I'm not leaving Las Vegas. I'm here to answer some questions for you. Why am I not on the strip tonight? That's the first question I have for you. Well, had a bit of a hard time today getting to the downtown area. First of all, there was an accident on the 15, which caused me to have lots of delays. And then as I'm driving down the Interstate 15, I hear a loud popping noise. It was like, boom. I thought, what the hell? Did somebody bang into me? Nope. My windshield on my back goes completely shattered. And since it's tempered glass, it shatters into a million little bits. So I ended up not going anywhere tonight because I had to be stuck on the 15 with horrible things happening to my car. I can show you a picture of that right now. So it was kind of a harrowing experience. I had zero glass in the back of my car. And actually, this is what it looks like. It's going to be difficult to view. I said I was going to try to put this in the broadcast, but apparently I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if that's actually aiming up to the camera. You guys can see that right there. That is the back of my glass, and that is no bueno, my friends. So I called Safe Flight. They're not going to come out until next week, on Friday at the earliest, and they'll fix that. And then I had to rent a car for the next week, so we have a way to get around because we just have one car, and I need to get to Circa. And so that's what happened today. Tempered glass. If there's any little imperfection in the glass and a little shake or a vibration happens, the entire thing disappears. Crazy. Sucked. Niner Nation. I gotta tell you, I'm a Niners fan. I didn't want to say it when I first started the channel. I didn't want you guys to be mad at me, but here we are. I've rambled on for 2 minutes straight. My name is Steven. I'm not leaving Las Vegas, and I'm guessing that my video quality right now is very, very bright and blown out, and that's what we're rolling with this time because I didn't want to put you guys out there and not do some kind of a video. So if you guys want to ask me Vegas questions, you guys can do so. Well, sorry to hear that. Yeah, no, I wasn't hurt, Susan. Just my feelings were hurt. That's not good with the window. Not good at all. Did somebody shoot something at you? No, I mean, we were in stop and go traffic on the 15. It's just what happens. Glass can shatter, man. Yeah, we are okay. I was wondering what happened to you, Joe says. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. We're renting a car, and I'll pick that up in the morning tomorrow. What caused it, Debbie? Well, tempered glass is the kind that you see when you see a store window shattered and the glass is kind of hanging with a chunk held out of it. It's a type of glass that's very safe because it shatters into little bits. But if there's any little crack around it that you don't even see, sometimes it just poof, it just goes like that. How far off the strip can you find decent and safe apartments for rent? The further you go from the strip, hey, thank you, John. I appreciate you, John. Woo! Shadow's here. I don't know if Intel Wild is here. Guys, thank John 218 times. We're in for a question and answer period brought to you by my wife. She's the sponsor, VegasFaceMask.com. I don't even know what I'm wearing. Am I wearing a Vegas mask? I am wearing a Vegas-y mask. Yeah, 2 for $25. I got to do the ads for her because it helps her out. What happened? I missed it. Oh, nothing. Intel Wild. I never heard of happening when you were stopped. I wasn't stopped. I was going probably about 25, 30 miles an hour because the traffic was slow. And then we got to stop and go traffic. And by the time I realized it, I'm like, why does it sound like everything is... I don't have a window open. I looked in the back. What I thought what happened was... I thought that since I had some gardening stuff in there that maybe a water with some bottle had popped open because it looked wet, but it wasn't wet. It was the tempered glass all pebbled up. Pretty mad, pretty bad. Love the masks, need more, Stephen Share Lake says. Well, Stephen Share Lake, you know we got your number. Just text Caroline on the Facebook page, and we'll have him sent out to you as soon as we possibly can. Nick Q's in the house. Kevin asks if this is an Apple Watch. No, this is not an Apple Watch. I don't have an iPhone, so using an Apple Watch with this phone would make no sense. This is a Fitbit. I'm wearing a Fitbit to see how many steps I do. And after this, I have to go directly to the gym and do lots of squats and shoulder presses. And it'll just destroy my body one step at a time. Could have been a small bubble. Shadow is darn right. He is a smart guy. I thought they advertised same-day glass repair. They do, I think, for most common vehicles. Like if you have a RAV4 from modern era, I have an older one, so I imagine it's just going to take some days. But the good news is car rentals are dirt cheap if you're renting them off the strip. $30 a day? Get out of here. And so, yeah, we have rats cause the Paris outage, I saw Kingfish said. How's that for some good advertising? Come to the Paris. Hopefully the rat-infested hotel doesn't have a power outage. Hey, Steven, what's the S-shaped green thing next to some of the mods, Intel says? That's channel memberships. So there's 3 levels. There's Local Las Vegan level 1, 2, and 3. Local Las Vegan level 1 is where it's like a dollar or something like that, or $1.99. Level 2 is $9.99, and level 3 is $24.99, and it's just a way to support the channel. Robert, boom, glad to see you're okay. Arriving on Sunday. Oh yeah, I'll be okay. I'll have a vehicle tomorrow. I'll tell you what. So if you do that, you get a badge, and it changes over time into different colors and different kind of perks. And when I can finally figure out how the heck I can find whoever's in there, thank you, Robert, and thank you, Intel Wild. I'll be super happy to change the credits of the video, because I'm having a major problem with YouTube right now. But why a rental car? Just drive it. Sam B, it's probably not a good idea to... Good God, I'm so rude to you. Probably not a good idea. Man, I'm the worst podcaster or whatever I am ever. Probably not a good idea to drive your car with no back window and put anything in there at all, especially in Las Vegas in 2020 post-COVID. No, I'm not going to do that. That's just a liability. I can't drive to work and back and park at little plazas and stuff like that I have to. Plus, I'm supposed to go to the Circuit Grand opening. I'm not going there with a shattered window. That would be the most stupidest thing in the world. So lots of mobile glass people come to your house for work. I just want somebody registered, like somebody who's actually safe. So I'm just going to go with SafeLight. It's not expensive. Doing it off the insurance books, because you don't want to do that through your insurance. Anyways, rent a car from Enterprise at Richard D. Wilk may be able to get you a good deal. Richard D. Wilk is super busy right now, so I didn't reach out to anybody. I just called Budget. I rented moving trucks from them, and they seem pretty great. Great stream last night. Can't believe how many fans you ran into. Me neither, Red Pill Gary. That was some nuts stuff. That was some crazy stuff. That was wild, weird, wild, wacky stuff, as Johnny Carson used to say. SafeLight is fine. Yeah, they repair and they replace. Logic Neo says, can't wait for Monday, Vegas. Yo, Vegas. How you doing? Let's see here. Fair enough. If doing insurance. No, I'm not doing insurance. The insurance premiums would go up, and I don't want that to happen. Now that the shows are back, you think there'll be no audience interaction? David Copperfield relies heavily on audience participation. No, there will be none of that, Esteban. I don't imagine that would be a smart thing for any of them to do. Shoejack, thank you so much. You can use a shower curtain and duct tape, Paul says. Yeah, I could, definitely. Shouts out to Dirty Words, Ken says. I need Amanda Hug and Kiss is also getting a shout out right now, Ken. Intel Wild says, imagine you rolling up to the circuit in front of Richard Wilk with a blown out back window. Wouldn't bode well for me. I would be reflecting on him rather quite poorly. I'm going to freeze on Monday. Yeah, Jim is right. We do have a cold front coming into town. It's going to be a high of 57 degrees on Tuesday. It's already chilly in the mornings at 60 degrees or so. And right now, what is the temperature? Right now it's 72 degrees with a low of 60 tonight. And tomorrow will be a high of, my goodness, this is a high of only 84 tomorrow, 80 on Sunday. Then it gets cold, my friends. It was cool last night, so you're approachable, and people love to talk to you. Thank you, Linda. I try to be approachable as best I am. Simpsons jokes calling more. I know, right? I need Hugh Jazz. And he says, this is Hugh Jazz. And he goes, listen, buddy, I'm going to level with you. This was a prank call that went terribly wrong, and I'd like to back out right now. How's the timeshare biz doing there now? John, I'm not sure. I see a lot of timeshare people out on the strip. I've heard from some people in the industry that I know that it's pretty good. I mean, the people that are coming here are risk takers, so they're not adverse to buying stuff. So it sounds like it's okay. I'm wondering where all the poker players are getting their ring games from. And I don't know what that means, Paul, so maybe we have poker experts out here. Let's see. I say we all chip in and pay for a limo ride. It's not going to happen. People are chipping in for a limo ride. No, Sam B, I don't even know what a limo costs. But that's very nice sentimonies for you. There's another Simpsons reference. Hey, Steve, can you give us a timeline for the circuit opening? I'm planning on attending. 5 o'clock till 10, I believe, is when the actual grand opening for the black tie is. Or no, the black tie is. And then the grand opening is at 12:01 on the 28th. So it's the 27th, and it's 11:59. It's 12:01 on the 28th. You're allowed to come in. Intel Wild says, Steven, you might get to the point where people every 30 seconds are saying, hey, Steven. Probably not. There's much bigger bloggers than me that walk the strip, and they don't have that problem, so I think I'll be okay. Because if the guys with 100,000 subscribers don't have that issue, I'm going to be okay. I'm a F-list celebrity. I'm a G. I'm an H. I'm not nothing, okay? So you guys are awesome. Wega Paul says, thanks for being awesome. Shout out to me, Wega. No, shout out to you, man. And by the way, if you're new in the chat, which I really doubt any of you are, because these ones are not the strip live. But if you're new in the chat, say yes, and I will shout you out myself. Don't buy any timeshares at this time, please, Doku says. I don't know, Doku. Some people can't help themselves. I hope your wife and your wife have a great time at Circa. Yeah, me too. I got fitted for my tuxedo yesterday. That was fun. That was fun very much. Very much. You're the new Vegas king or blank of the strip, Intel says. Okay. Should I go to Vegas? Thank you, Christine. I appreciate you, by the way. Should I go to Vegas with all the COVID cases rising? Well, Louise, it's happening everywhere, so it's up to you what you do. I would say if you are okay and you fall into that group I talked about today, go for it. Have some fun while you're here. But if you don't like it, don't do it. You know what I mean? Sean is new. He says yes. Rogers D is new. He says yes. I don't see any more yeses in the channel. Dave Kruger is new. Welcome, Dave, to the channel. And Matthew says yes, go to Vegas. Gina Montgomery is new. She says hello. Hello, Gina. Hello, how are you, Dave? Hello, everybody who is here. Oh, Tahir is new. Thank you, Tahir, for being here. Kevin D's been around, but I'll say hi to him. Rockin' Rob. Hey, Rockin' Rob, how you doing? Black Back Windows Matter. Thanks for what you do. Thank you, William. You are so generous. Thank you so much. And I thought it was going to be a lot more to replace the back window than it was. So I'm very, very grateful. It's still not cheap. It's not $1,000. Thank goodness for that. And then I texted a guy, and he was nice enough. He does 24-hour auto glass repair. And I said, my back window blew out. Can you help me? And I sent him a picture, and he's like, was it the left or the right? I'm like, the whole back window. And he goes, those are out of stock. Oh, thanks. I got to go. Bye. I really like your stream, and I think you're a funny guy. You have a gift. Thank you, Tahir. Some people say I am special. My mama always said I'm special, but I don't know if they're being nice to me when they say it. Newbies, can you please subscribe? Come on, man. That's the new slogan of the channel for 2020. Come on, man. Hit that thumbs up. Binge watched your videos. I am hooked. You're great. Thank you. It's Vegas time now. By the way, I can hear my computer getting louder. It's usually dead silent Mac. So hopefully this camera holds up because it's right in front of my ring light, and I'm embarrassed about how incredibly bright it is. Holy cow, I really wish I had not done that because I could make it a lot better if I just turned down my lighting a little bit. Is a Treasure Island or Win any good? Well, Win. I wouldn't stay at Treasure Island, but I have some issues with how the owner of Treasure Island treated his employees through the shutdown versus, like, say, the Venetian and the Palazzo where Sheldon Adelson was super nice. Martha T says no strip walk today. No, Martha, if you're just joining me, we're not strip walking. I was driving down Interstate 15 about 30 miles an hour, trying to get downtown for you guys, and then let me see if I can do it again. This happened. My entire back rear windshield blew out, so that's what it looks like right now. Just popped. Boom, pop goes the weasel. And so now I don't have the ability to park downtown, obviously. And yeah, so I'm at home tonight, but I didn't want to disappoint you. Thank goodness I live really close to my gym, so I can just take an Uber over there after this and still get my exercise on. Dottie's is open. Absolutely they are. I'm hooked too, Sam says. I've never been hooked on any YouTube channels before. Actually look forward to each video. Thank you, Sam. You are the man, dog. Sam, I am. I will eat them. Sam, I am. I will eat my green eggs and ham. I'm terrible. Dimmer switch, maybe. Now, there is a dimmer. It's on the back of the light. Watch. Oh, hold on. Just bear with me. Hold on. Yeah, we're doing this live on camera. Oh, boy. It's supposed to be set at, like, 39. And look at me now. Oh, my gosh. I look normal, don't I? I don't look like a ghost. I don't look like a Korean or Japanese horror movie anymore. I look like a human being. I had it set at 100. Anyways, woohoo, I'm now a YouTube NLLV member and a Patreon too. Thank you, Whopper. You are very, very kind to me. Have you ever grown a mustache like Tom Selleck? No, but I had that goatee thing going on. How's Blackjack? I don't know. Maybe I can see if I can get my wife to bring Blackjack over. Maybe Blackjack will come. I should just list some food here and I'll shake it good and he'll come over. How's the gym commitment going? I'm on day 2, Del. Oh my God, Jackie and Elizabeth are. Hey, Steven. Have a wonderful weekend from the Slot Gypsies Travel. We'll be there the 21st of November. Would love to see you. I'd love to bump into you too. You and Intel Wild and all those folks just were off the chains last week, and I want to thank you for that. Jim asks, am I still carb free? No, I'm just trying not to eat sugar, and I'm at about 100 and 150 grams of carbs a day. For the mods in the chat room, Intel says, that's very nice of you. You guys are wonderful. Thank you guys so much. Any word about a buyer for the Palms? I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be a buyer for the Palms. Who's going to buy it? Nobody wants it. It's got $1 billion into it on the renovations. That would be very difficult for them to try to justify. They'd have to sell it for a massive markup and nobody will pay for it, or else they take a complete loss and write-off, which companies will sometimes do. They'll take write-offs on property that they can do, and they can claim it on taxes on somewhere other part of their company. So it's possible. It's possible. Intel is on a roll. You guys are too nice to me, too generous. Straight vodka. No, it's water. Wow. Constantine needs to watch his language. We're going to hide that comment. It's PG-13 channel. Constantine, try to behave yourself. I've always said that if you were streaming stranded on a desert island, you'd still have lots to say. Yeah, I'm the most important person in the room in my mind, but you guys are actually the most important persons in the room. Juan Leandro says, did the power really go off? It did. Watbury, what the heck? Yeah, oh, Watbury, you shouldn't do that. Thank you, Watbury. That is very nice of you. Holy cow. Oh, boy. Thank you, Watbury. I really appreciate you. Like, I don't know what you do for a living, but you are very generous to me, and thank you. I appreciate it. That's nice of you. Thank you. Wow. Jeez Louise. I better keep going. How about the Silver 7 Casino? Is it good? Sean, I've never been in there. I used to be called the Terribles, actually. You know, this company right here. They're a gas station chain out of Illinois, and they just leased the building. Now it's Silver Sevens. The restaurant's okay. Restaurant is nice. James, I'm not going to the Strip. I have a shattered window in the back of my car. I couldn't park anywhere if I wanted to safely. The restaurant's good up there. You know, they had a thing. I don't know if they still do it. It was a burger and endless fries for like $7. They had $9.99 ribeyes and really, really decent beef. What are those things that come out? The fajitas. Beef fajitas. I'm not going to say it the dirty Family Guy way. It's beef fajitas. Thank you, Watbury. Everybody thank Watbury, please. 381 times. What happened to the window, James? I was driving down Interstate 15, don't you know, and I heard a pop, and I thought it was like a water bottle that got stuck under some bricks that were in the back because I was transporting stuff for gardening. But instead, it was the entire back window just shattering because it's tempered glass. And, yeah, it is what it is. So it shattered, and I had to come home. Mandalay Bay is open. It's a nice hotel. Yes, Mandalay Bay is beautiful. Susan, looking forward to trying that fried chicken one night at Red Rock. Yeah, but you know what? You can also get that chicken at any of the Blue Ribbon places. Blue Apron is a different thing altogether involving food. Blue Ribbon has, I believe, one at Caesar's Palace, if I'm not mistaken, on the Forum Shops level. There's a few Blue Ribbons in Las Vegas, so you don't have to go all the way to Red Rock to do that because they serve the fried chicken everywhere. And that place at Red Rock is actually like Japanese sushi, sashimi based. So get like 2 orders of edamame and just sit there and watch sports and eat soy until you can't eat soy anymore. Watbury is very, very nice. Did I clean up the glass? No, it was dark. Now it's just in my parking driveway backed in so people can't see that it looks like that. How was the Circa event, John says? I haven't been down there yet. Actually, tonight was the night I was supposed to go down there so I could see what the building looks like. I do want to see it before it's officially open, but the outside is all finished off, and I guess we'll try to do that tomorrow night or Sunday night. So we will do an extra night on the Strip because of what happened and all the circumstances. What do you think of the Mesa Grill closing and being replaced by another Italian restaurant? I think it's just a matter of them. It's the same ownership group. They're just trying something new. You know, it's just we're trying something new kind of thing to make sure that they can collectively get the interest of the diners and the foodies that might be in Las Vegas. And I don't think anything of it. It's going to be nice to have more kind of new things in Las Vegas. I've heard of Audi windows spontaneously combusting. Any window can do it. It's just a tempered glass thing. The way tempered glass is built, it's really good because it doesn't really mess you up. But Intel Wild, oh my God. Intel Wild. Okay, so you guys don't know. They're color-coded, and the brighter the colors, the higher you go. And Intel Wild is way too nice. John's going to check them. I can't even read comments right now. Wow, look, a stapler. I staple things for face mask business with it. That's really nice of you. I'm embarrassed in a way. Oh, man. I've not seen the TikTok guy singing to Fleetwood Mac. Thank you, Intel Wild. Intel Wild is in the lead, I guess. James Dolan is about to do nothing. Don't worry about it, James. You're fine, man. You all in competition. I don't know, guys. You're too generous. Okay, we got to get back to... Snap back to reality. Yep, to go Steven. CP Omaha says I'm worth it. Thank you guys so much. Once CV... Get into... Bleh. Rewind. Once CV passes, would be cool to have a bigger planned chat meetup. Yes, I'm going to have to do that. I have an idea of doing it. Mr. Classic TV 1980 2.18. I don't know what that means, but it must mean something to you because it's very specific in particulars. Punky Power, he says. Oh my God. Don't believe me, just watch. Yeah, that's like somebody said that needs to be the name of my channel. That needs to be my my channel motto. Thank you, Mr. Classic TV. Thank you, Intel Wild. Thanks to you, Watbury. Thank everybody. Actually, now that I'm on a PC, I can actually do that. I can say from the start to finish. Thank you, John Neese. Thank you, Intel Wild again. Robert Jimenez, Intel Wild. Thank you, Sujak Shine. Thank you, Intel Wild. Thank you, Christine Carvalho. Thank you, William Balserski. I don't want to say it wrong. Thank you, Jackie Elizabeth R. Thank you, Intel Wild. Thank you, Watbury. Thank you, Susan Zalisco. Intel Wild. Thank you, Mr. Classic TV. So I can do that when I'm on the desktop. Cannot do that when you're in the field live. Are you aware of the petition to recall Governor Sisolak? I am, and the reason I am is because the place that I go to, and by the way, I need to turn on my air conditioning because this camera will probably overheat. One sec. I didn't come prepared to class. Now it's really loud. You'll get used to it, trust me. If I don't turn the AC on, then you guys are going to end up not seeing me on camera eventually because the camera overheat because I'm inside and it still was hot today. Anyways, I'm aware. The reason I'm aware is because the place where I get my mail in my mailbox are huge anti-Sisolak people, and they have the petition there, and they think it's going to happen. So what? What are you going to do? Kick him off for the last 6 months he's in office or something like that? Sucks about the car, but it happens to be the best of us. Just part of owning a car, unfortunately. Stuff happens, Red Pill. This is true. Michael, File Shifter. Thank you, Michael, and Cincinnati Kid. What? Guys, thank you. Oh my God, that's crazy. Thanks. I don't know what to say anymore. Robert, I gotta say everybody's name, Robert, and Intel Wild. We love you, bro. We enjoy your streams. And Cincinnati Kid says, take a limo to Circa opening on me. You won't regret it. Okay. I'll have to rent a limo. I'll get us a limo. I'll get us a limo. I'll get one. Okay. I guess, yeah, we can do that. Okay. This is crazy. Thank you so much. Okay. You guys know what it's like to spend 12... Okay. You guys know what it's like to spend 12 years on the strip, being the timeshare guy. I mean, I was honest with it. I didn't rip people off. I didn't like... Jackie Elizabeth, thank you. Okay, you're the best, Steven. From Slot Gypsies Travel. Love your streams and just keep being you. Okay, thank you, Jackie and Slot Gypsies. What I'm trying to say is, like, so I worked for like 12 years, and for the first like 10 years of that, I constantly messed up, and I would tell myself there was no traffic and it was a bad job, and I could have made a lot of money, but I didn't, so I screwed all that up. And then you get to where you actually want to try at it because you've like effectively destroyed your family's life screwing around. Dan Cruz, thank you so much, Dan Cruz. And so then, but my point is this: for 12 years, people are like running away from you, and they don't want to talk to you because you're like, oh my God, it's one of those guys. And then you start this YouTube channel because your wife pushes you to do it. And you start this YouTube channel and your wife pushed you to do it, and then you start talking in your car, and Then somebody says, hey, why aren't you on the Strip? And you're like, because I'm worried about people thinking I'm ridiculous, talking to myself. Thank you, Intel Wild. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then you like, and then this, and then so it's hard to accept this. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. But it's hard to accept this. It's like my brain's breaking because, you know, I had to like harass the hell out of people. And now with my other job, people are calling me looking for services, and it's just really weird. I don't know. I gotta read more comments. I know, thanks to your earlier video, that COVID is rampant in Vegas, but I don't think they should close Vegas again. So what is your opinion, Stephen? Wouldn't wearing masks everywhere help? So wearing masks will help. Yeah. Thank you, Cincinnati Kid. I am speechless. I'm having a hard time conversing with you guys right now. So wearing masks obviously helps. Okay, so I put forth on our page, we have a page called vegasfacemasks.com, and you can go there. And I also cross-posted it into the Not Leaving Las Vegas chat group. I said, so the question is, should not be if they're, can't even focus right now. I said the question shouldn't be if masks work, why are the cases going up? The question should be, what would the cases be without a mask mandate? That's all. That's all I was trying to say. So what would the cases be without a mask mandate? And I'm wearing this one here. This is the wife makes them, and you know, we've been fortunate with these as well. And you know, so that's what you got to ask yourself. What would it be like if there was no mask mandate? Would it be a lot worse? Instead of 750, would it be 3,000 or 4,000 a day? Would we have a lot more deaths because people are spreading it most? I mean, COVID isn't rampant, Carrie says. I mean, I don't know. The numbers here tell a different tale, unfortunately. You know, after Yellow Productions collaboration, I've seen a bigger audience now, JR Scar says. You will. He's got a great audience. He's got 100,000 plus. It was a heartfelt gift to you and Caroline. Deserve it. Thank you, Cincinnati Kid. You deserve it, hun. Awesome. Thank you, Tia. I appreciate it. Be safe and wear a mask. I will, Kingfish. And Intel Wild says, this is for Watbury. Steve, I'm not leaving Las Vegas either. Leonard says, cool, Leonard. Very nice. And best in Vegas right here, Steve C. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate you. So ask me a question, guys. You guys are showing her the love, and I want to answer your questions. Caroline is a hard worker. She made masks in lightning speed. Can't wait to see them in person. She gets up early in the morning, and then she works very late, and then she says, I want to put 6 in the mail, make 6 people happy tomorrow or the next day. Over 220,000 in the ground. Always be smart and wear a mask. Absolutely. We love you. You deserve it. Thank you, James Dolan. So other things we can talk about is that, you know, I'm looking at the Circa as a new kind of era, a pivot for Las Vegas. It's a pivot for the town. It's a thing that goes and completely reprograms downtown. Downtown is going to have a new kind of visitorship coming through. I hope it doesn't turn into gentrification, which, if you don't know the term, I learned that from the movie Boys in the Hood. There's a scene where Lawrence Fishburne is talking to his kids or his nephews or something like that. Intel Wild says, we don't care if you walk the Strip or sit in a room, we just want to stream. Thank you, Intel Wild. And he says this is gentrification. It's where people come in and they take over an area that's low income and cheap. They make it more expensive and they kick all the other people out. Now, I don't think we're going to kick people out. I don't think Circa is going to do that, but I think it's going to gentrify that area in a positive way, not in a negative way, if that makes sense to you. We have Sweet Caroline. She's making face masks. Paul Rotter says, I'm the voice of Vegas. Actually, I know a guy here. His name is Aaron Phillips. He calls himself the voice of Vegas. He's an MC. I've met him. He's a very nice guy. He has a podcast, and I've been trying to talk to him about doing mine because I'm slightly bigger, like a lot bigger, but he never wants to be on mine. And he I'm really choked up. Oh my God. Any Filipino restaurants you can recommend in Las Vegas, Robert says. Yes, if you have a vehicle, you can drive off the Strip. You can go to Cocina ni Lorraine, which means Lorraine's Kitchen. That's on Maryland Parkway. It's about 3.5 miles off the Strip. Or you can take an Uber over there if you wanted to. There's Max's Fried Chicken. That's also on Maryland Parkway. There's a place called Goldilocks, which is a Filipino chain. There's also a place called Chow King, Red Ribbon Bake Shop, Jollibee. They're all in the same proximity. If you walked Maryland Parkway during the daytime, you'd be completely safe. You would probably not go from Goldilocks, but you could walk Cucina Ni Lorraine, Max's Chicken, Seafood City has all those other things in it. Make sure you get some Halo Halo. Halo Halo literally stands for mix mix. It's where they take condensed milk, crushed ice, they take ice cream, they take like some jelly jujube type things, they take some beans, and it's really good, and then you got to mix it all up. Will you be dressing up on Halloween? J.R. Scar says. I don't really know what's going to happen on Halloween, actually. And why is my Mac not have a calendar when I click the time? I'm trying to find the time. Let's see what the calendar says. What day is that? Is that the day I have to return that car and everything like that? Today is this day, and tomorrow... No, yeah, so Halloween's on Saturday. That's the day I'm returning that car I'm renting. Probably, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll go as a blogger. Haha! Is the Secret Garden open? Yes, it is. Is the aquarium open? I do not know. Allison is here. She said to hit the like button. What's my favorite candy? Reese's? Anything Reese's, man. I am a big sucker for Reese's. I'm not a fan of the dark chocolate, but it's still good. And also Cadbury Mini Eggs. Don't even get me started on Cadbury Mini Eggs. Are you and the wife staying downtown when we go to Circa? We will be staying downtown. I mean, seeing as we have to go down there early, we'll have a tuxedo, she'll have a nice dress. So I'm going to get a room and stuff like that. Get a room, you two. Are you and the wife staying downtown? Yes. So the answer is that. Because you should have a PC, Steven. Intel, don't get me started, buddy. We're not doing that. Actually, I've grown to love this this computer I got. I've actually learned how to use it, and in many ways, it's more productive and much more customizable than a Windows computer for what I need it for. Paul Rotter is going to let Russell Wilson cook. Are they 5-0, the Seahawks? Really? It's some crazy stuff right there. Halloween in Las Vegas is boogie boogie, big fun. Oh yeah, that night I'm going to have to go to the Strip and stream that night. And so that'll be an interesting one. We'll see how that goes. Any word on the monorail running again? Not anytime soon, Kingfish, that's for sure. Birdman is coming to Vegas for 3 to 4 days, somewhere after Christmas and maybe a week or two after New Year's. It's, you know, Christmas is good. I would go before Christmas if I were you, if you can afford it. After New Year's is going to be dead, and it's not going to be very exciting for you. Carlos asks, how am I doing? Carlos Pelon. Pinchy Pelon. That's what they call my uncle. He was bald. Don't say pinchy pelon. That's a curse word in Spanish. It means blanking bald guy. Hey, Carlos. I'm doing great, sir. How are you? Thank you for tuning in. Circle will increase the attendance level for all casinos downtown. I mean, it will. It'll only benefit everybody because everybody's going to come down and be a looky-loo and see everything else they might not have ever seen before. We almost have enough money to get Gordon Ramsay over. Yeah, I like how he yells at people and calls people a donkey. I love me some Gordon Ramsay, by the way. Steve, I've lived in Las Vegas for a year and a half, and I never ever been to Fremont Street. Circle will be my first time. Leonard, you're going to like Fremont Street. I like it. I don't know that it's... So doing a live stream down there, you know, you got to really stretch for content. I got to think of things to say. And there's all sorts of things to say at all times, but... It can be tough sometimes when you see certain, because it's only like 20 minutes to walk it, and you know, I got to go real slow. But you can see all the freak show down there. You'll have fun. My husband and I, as Vegas Time says, my husband and I come to Vegas every year for our anniversary. It's like our home away from home. Well, good stuff. I love it. When do you think, Tahir says, the Boring Company's underground will open? Well, they were just loading cars into it, actually. So Tahir is speaking of the Boring Company, which is boring. No, it's actually boring, like boring a hole and boring a tunnel. That's Elon Musk's company. And they made a deal with the LVCVA to take some money and share the costs to build a massive tunnel underneath the ground. And that tunnel is going from the convention center to the Strip. Intel Wild says Circa is a game changer for downtown, but it's got a way to go to get me off the Strip. Intel, just wait until you see the race and sportsbook, buddy. 3 stories tall. It takes 3 people at all times to operate it because it is so massive. The Boring Company they were loading cars into it. There's a couple of really good Twitter accounts you can follow. You can follow me at NotLeavingLV if you want to, but there's also Las Vegas Locally. That's a really great Twitter. Man, he is awesome. I wish that I could pick his brain on all the stuff that he knows. Trying to get some interviews, be them through private direct messages or whatnot. He showed the cars going into the ground, so it's actually running right now. It could be running as soon as the first conventions come back, which I suspect will be in April, but oh no, I've said too much. What do I know? Do you know what the hotel rates will be for Circa? Yeah, well, I mean, you can actually go on their website right now. We could do that. If I was using my traditional streaming software, I would have a lot easier way to actually show you live. But we can type in Circa Las Vegas and see what that's all about. CircaLasVegas.com. Let's go and get some room rates while we're up here. I prefer downtown compared to the Strip. Slots are way looser and drink services are much better. Very nice. Enter for the time of your life, Circa says. They have a great website, circalasvegas.com. It's a beautiful thing. And let's see, it's showing me a song and dance number. We're going to go to resort and book my stay. I think $500 is the most you can send in a super chat. I might be wrong, though. Intel, you're probably right. That's preposterous and crazy, but I appreciate it. A single king bed right now is selling for $299 a night. Single king bed. The perfect launching pad for your Vegas adventure. The 439 square foot single king room. Okay, so put into perspective, most of the rooms on the strip are 439 square feet. I don't know what day this is for. So this may be for the first day that they open the tower. Ooh, you can't even book a room right now. Okay, so actually, no, I lied. It's from Monday, December 28th to December the 30th. That's when this is from. So on the 28th. So you're talking about New Year's week. So, yeah, that makes sense. 439 square foot single room features a king bed with a Serta Prestige mattress, ample seating, including a comfortable couch and your own refrigerator. Fridges in all the rooms. That's a single king, regular standard room. Each single king bathroom is adorned with a dual vanity sinks and a walk-in shower, complete with custom scented amenities and a sitting bench. Only 21 plus. Adults only 21 plus experience. Has a hairdryer, in-room tablet technology, in-room safe, clothing steamer. Maybe if I'm really, really nice to Richard Wilk, I'll be able to do a tour of these rooms without having to bug a guest or book it myself. That would be nice. Stephen, take Caroline straight to Louis V tomorrow. No, oh my God. James, you've never shopped at Louis V, have you? She don't shop there either, by the way. No. She wants an she just wants me to just do a good stream. That's all she wants. Stephen, do you know how to ice skate? Of course, yes, absolutely. JR Scar, yeah, I do. I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, I spent the first 20 some odd years of my life on skates. Not literally all the time. That would be incredibly crazy. We watch you all the time, Jennifer says. We love Vegas. Thanks for keeping us all updated on our favorite city. Thank you so much. Steve, why do you never do walking tours of strip clubs or massage parlors? Haha. Funny, Leonard. Be nice to Wilk, please. Doku says, I will try my best, man. He's super busy, man. He's been really cool. Every time, if I needed anything, he's always texted me back. But you got to imagine, he's probably at the busiest time of his entire career. He's been in some big, important properties in Vegas, but I don't think anyone has, I can't speak for him, but this must be the biggest. Intel Wild says, yes, ask Richard to do tours of the rooms and suites. Use your contacts. I don't know what my eyeglasses or my contacts have to do with anything, Intel, but I'll definitely make sure I can see when I see the suites. Ha, I made a dad joke. A Canadian guy who knows how to skate, so I'm surprised. Yeah, me too, Steve. The better question is, hey, Steve, do you know how to not skate? No, in Canada, we just skate everywhere. Trans-Canada Highway is actually just a giant ice rink that goes all across the country. Go Flames, go, Jeffrey says. Yeah, for sure, Calgary Flames. Can you win a first round of the playoffs, please? Because I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if you see it down there, but there's a Flames hat, people. It's the one next to the pink flower that you can't see. Damn it. You can't see the flowers. You can see them in my earlier video. But there's a Flames hat down there. You make me laugh, and it says, cool. Moving to Henderson tomorrow. Kristen, that's a pretty rash decision. Did you just make that conclusion today? Because you have a lot of packing to do. But if you are coming to Henderson tomorrow to move in, congratulations. Have fun. Henderson's a beautiful part of Las Vegas. My hotel I stayed in at August offered me a free week stay. Matthew, man, you are the dog. You are the dog, boss. You are the boss, dog. Too bad they don't match diamond status from Caesars. Can't beat the rooms there. Yeah, I mean, that's their decision. I can't speak on that. Cincinnati lives in a... It's like Forrest Gump. That was Dallas. He was from New Jersey. There's Cincinnati. He was from Los Angeles. Is not leaving Las Vegas Airlines grounded? Yeah, John. Well, for now it is. I have Windows installed on this PC on the other side, and I installed it and I never used it once, but it's a pretty powerful computer. I bet you if I played Microsoft Flight Sim on this, which is what the reference to leaving Las Vegas Airlines is, because I did that once, that would run like a dream on this computer. It's like very, very powerful, but at the same time, I just don't have time for that right now. Is that the Atlanta Flames or no? Oh my God, Steve is busting down his hockey knowledge. I love it. Martin D, I'll be waving to you tomorrow evening. Okay. Life is good. Try and be happy. You got to be happy, everybody. The Cromwell is 21 plus when they reopen at the end of the month. They are. Yeah, that's another thing too. Cromwell will be another 21 plus one. I wonder what the second non-smoking property on the strip might be. Would you do a helicopter strip ride and do a video? I would. they some of them won't let you take certain cameras into the helicopters. As far as I understand, they want to sell you your trip. So I don't have many contacts in that industry anymore. I know one of the companies I used to deal with, was it Sundance Helicopters? One of them closed down. They're not doing tours anymore, and that was sad when I saw that. Sundance Helicopters, I believe, stopped doing any kind of tours of the Grand Canyon and the Strip. So I believe they closed forever. Yep. Oh my God, Intel. I can't beat your 5 Cincinnati kid, but I want second place. Jeez, man. Wow. This is a crazy night. It's a crazy night, guys. You guys are crazy. Thank you, Intel. Jeez, I feel uncomfortable, but I feel blessed. And I thank God for all you guys being my friends. Thank you so much. Wow. Okay. Thank you. So yeah, Sundance. Thank you, Intel. Say thank you to Intel, please. Sundance Helicopters closed down. That was the one contact I had. There's a couple of other ones. There's Maverick. There's 5 Star. Maybe, I don't know. Maverick and Papillon might be the only 2 left. The only time I'll get to go to Vegas is when the Knights play the Bruins. My husband's favorite team. Of course, I'll have to wait for this COVID thing. Allison, you have a Seattle Kraken logo. You're not going to come to Vegas for the Kraken games? If you guys don't know, the Seattle Kraken are the newest addition to the National Hockey League family, and they will be playing in 2022, I believe it is. Or maybe it's 2021. They'll be playing out of the, I'm not joking, the climate change arena. Jeff Bezos, Amazon, deal with it. Suck it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Wow, did you hear about the Jacoby? No, stop it. Stop it, James. Be nice. I'm not talking about other people negatively. I did that for too long, and every single YouTuber has a really good way of doing things out here, and they all deserve some kind of adulation and credit. But Allison, I want to see that come here. Now, here's a funny thing, okay? You guys want to know. Say yes if you want to know. How much more expensive are things just because of Las Vegas? Say yes if you want to hear, because I'm going to demonstrate how real estate is everything. Say yes if you want to know how much more expensive things are in Vegas versus other places, because I have a perfect example for you. We have some yeses. Good. All right. So you might not be a hockey fan. You might be a hockey fan. All right. So the Vegas Golden Knights and, say, the Calgary Flames. Okay, give you an example. Now, they do what are called back-to-back games. A lot of the times what they'll do is they'll play the Calgary Flames from Alberta, Canada, north of Montana. Thank you, Picture the Fountain Action. You are awesome, too. They'll fly all the way to Vegas and play in Las Vegas. Same 2 teams will then fly back to Calgary and play the next day. So we have 2 teams playing in 2 geographical locations. In Vegas, the cheapest ticket for that game would be $120, and that's not a seat. You're not sitting at that game. You are literally standing the whole time. I think they give you free sodas and maybe a hot dog or popcorn. $120 for the privilege of standing for 3 hours. The next day they'll play in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, where you can get a seat for $20, and it's not standing room only. So there's your Vegas tax, a 6-fold increase. And that's just an idea of the real estate that Vegas brings to it, and why it's so lucrative to have restaurants here and games here and sports teams and theaters and venues, and you put your franchise here like Italy, or you throw up your Hogs and Heifers or whatever it's called down on at the Link Promenade. And that's why it's so expensive. Matthew has driven through every province in Canada. He probably says A customarily now. It's location, location, location. You know, somebody says to you, well, why is the room at the Bellagio 500 square foot cost that much, but it's so much cheaper across the street at the Travelodge, same square footage? You say, well, why is the house in Beverly Hills with the same square footage and materials more expensive than the one in El Cajon, California? Driftomaniacs, when do you see the big boxing world title fights come back to Las Vegas? As soon as they have one. Now, I was watching Manny Pacquiao fights today. I watched him fight Barrera. I've never seen that fight before. So I watched Pacquiao Barrera, and I was like, when are these fights going to come back to Las Vegas? I have no idea. So I would love to see him come back. I would love to see Tyson fight out here. It wouldn't be a prize fight, because what the hell kind of work? What kind of title are they going to fight for? Heavyweight champion over 50 or something like that. But that fight, by the way, that demonstration fight, that exhibition fight, is going to be taking place in November in Carson, California. So that would be a thing they should have done in Las Vegas. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not up on boxing right now. The last big fight series I watched was Ward versus Gaddy, and that was great. First, Ward Gaddy won. Gaddy Ward. One is the best fight in the world. You should watch it on YouTube. Even if you're not a boxing fan, you will absolutely love it. Okay? Please like the stream, Paul says. Yes, thank you. Someone on the Instagram, not leaving LB, sent me some very hateful messages. Is that you? No, of course not, James. That's not me, and I've been trying to flag that account, but Instagram just won't take it down. They don't say that it's breaking the rules. And then I tweeted them on Twitter, which is where you tweet people, and they still won't get back to me on anything. Hit the like button. It really helps support the channel. Yeah, I only have one official Instagram. It's called Not Leaving Las Vegas. There's another one that's pretending to be me, and he's just saying mean things. Evander Real Deal Holyfield boxed in his 50s. Right, that's true. That's true. You know, but, you know, nowadays I don't know anything about the fights, but I'd love to see him come back. Probably next year, maybe. But you got to think, too, there's other venues that'll have them. Dallas, Texas is going to host everything that we don't, and they can play at the Cowboys Stadium down there with 150,000 fans in attendance. It's always been a dream to see world title fights in Vegas and looking like being an all-British affair. I remember when Ricky Hatton came into town, and it was wild. Like, Ricky Hatton fans are some of the most fun fans in the world. Unfortunately, he lost both times. He lost to Mayweather, and then he lost to Pacquiao, but that was the 2 times he was fighting in Las Vegas. But they're real fun. Maybe at the circuit for some masks on the opening. Robert, I don't know how busy it'll be. It might be really hard to do that, Robert. And I'm also having issues with delivering just 2 masks to a hotel. I live about 25 minutes one direction from the strip, so it's 50 minutes round trip. Park the car, go in, it's another 30, 40 minutes. So I'm almost spending 2 hours on these mask deliveries. And then a lot of the times they won't take them, and I have to negotiate and shuck and move around like a dance on my toes to get them to say yes. And it's been a bit of a hassle for those. Tyson is going to crush Roy Jones Jr. That'll be fun, man. You can't bet on that fight. But you can't bet on the fight because it's an exhibition and there's no score system or anything like that. Paul Rotter says that Bret the Hitman Hart owned the Hitman. That's true. I need to get a Calgary Hitman hat. They have such a great logo. The original old school one would be great. I think you can order them online. I might do that. Is your mailbox in town? My mailbox is here, Matthew. Yes, it's not at my house, but it's somewhere here. It's on It's on South Rainbow Boulevard. It's in the title of all of my streams. You can find it in there if you guys want to send me something. That would be nice of you. I always wear what you send me on the stream, although this is not something I need a haircut really bad. This is just a hat that I bought for $10 at Lids years ago because it's the Niners, baby. Is it costly to trademark your name to stop people using your name? Even if you do that, it won't matter because Instagram would have to take action on it. And I actually have a trademark by the name. It's called Write a First Publish, and it's existed for 100 years. Whenever somebody uses your trademark and tries to make money off of it, you could go to court and say that you used it first, and when the court asks, prove it. In this case, I would just show them a video from nearly 2 years ago with the words "Not Leaving Las Vegas" on it, and the court would say, oh yeah, you did that 2 years before he did. You own it. But it does cost a lot to officially do it. You need a lawyer to go through things with you, and it's thousands and thousands of dollars to do that. I went to Roy Jones Jr. versus Hopkins in 2010. Pretty good. People in the chat hit the like, Allison says. I met Bret Hart too, CC. He was in Vegas promoting a book or something like that. Probably, I think it was his book, Wrestling with Shadows, possibly. Jason is looking for a place to call home. Jason, have fun in Vegas. Tyson versus Arnold. Joe, maybe not tonight, man. I'm already scratching my voice up. Steven, you always wear what we send you. I've seen Just the Thing in Spirit Halloween today. Okay, cool. Then whatever, but man, he's going to send me something from the Spirit of Halloween store. Steven, what part of Vegas are you in? I'm in the greater Las Vegas area. And Roku, I'm not being evasive or elusive, but I don't tell people where I live. God bless you, though. I understand. I want to tell you, but it's just a security thing. How's the 5G on the strip? Just got the new iPhone 12 Pro with 5G today. Yeah, it's good. I mean, I have Verizon. Depends on who your provider is. iPhone 12 Pro. So it depends on who your provider is. You know, that phone just came out today. The 12 Pro Max comes out in November. I'm considering switching to that from this one here just because I want to get a better picture. But last night my stream was really good. And that would be good to check out myself. I asked all the YouTubers, if you're a streamer and you stream on your iPhone, to tell me, can you use the rear wide-angle camera, but nobody emailed me. If I get that phone and I can't use the wide-angle, I'm not going to use an iPhone because you guys say that it's better to have that wide-angle lens. You guys like that. What is the next hotel you're doing a review for? Still working on frickin' Caesar's Palace. Or no, Bellagio, pardon me. Still working on Bellagio. It's right here. Final Cut Pro 10 is open, and it's such a pain in the butt. Steven, are you at over $1,000? Why not just do this job full time? James, you can't. It's not, no, James, because this is not a full time thing. It's like I have to have a consistent thing because, you know, YouTube can change any minute, and I'm not this fortunate all the time. I don't want you guys to think that. For whatever reason, you guys really blessed me the last 2 weekends, and I love you for that. And I try my best to work my butt off for you and give you the news and give you the bad news when it's bad and try to give you some pragmatic ways of looking at it so we're not all depressed, and give you the good news when it's good and not sugarcoat it. But it's just not like, this is just an anomaly. I just want you guys to know, but you're always so generous to me, but this is a super outlier. Don't think for a minute if this is your first time on the stream that this guy sits in his bedroom and does this, because I love doing it. I do it for the love of it. And I was just too blessed tonight. It really was. Live in a van down by the river. Van down by the river, Paul. And a van down by the river. Into a Wild, I keep hitting the like button, but it only registers once. Come on, man. Into a Wild, we love you and your channel is growing. Thank you so much. Arnold in the hospital had heart surgery. Really? He did? What do you wake up and he goes, "You've been terminated." Oh, I can't do Arnold tonight. Arnold, where are you? Hello. Arnold, it's better when people can't see your, it's better when you're very bassy. So Arnold, you got to put the mask on to do Arnold. So, come on, let's go. I'm going to go to the hospital. Maria, give me the hammer. Oh, it's so bad. I can't do it today. Sometimes I'm not on Arnold today. Thanks for being a straight shooter, JC. I thank you so much. Straight shooter with upper management potential or something like that. Not talking to you, but to others who haven't. Dude, come on, really? Arnold anesthesia would sound funny. Wonder if he'd sound normal. He wakes up and he sounds like you or me. Stephen, please explain the difference between a wrench and the other S code. Well, the wrenches are just people that have been around for a long time. They've been in my chats. Some people have never been able to afford to give the super chats, but they're still here all the time, and they're positive and they're looking out for me, so I give them a wrench. It's a moderator position. And the people with that funky looking color next to those names, those are people that are on a channel membership, so they've decided to pitch in and donate on a regular basis, and they get to, when I can do it, I mean, I have to post more photos for you guys, and I will start doing that probably right after this stream. I'll post some stuff up for you guys. They get extra photos and extra perks, and I post private stuff on a private feed on the YouTube website. I have heard iPhone 12 is having problems with 5G. It might be Terry, but it depends on the city you're in with 5G. It depends on the carrier you're on. It depends on the device, how far you are from the towers. Let's see here. James Furley. Chris Farley did rock. Absolutely, he did. And I mean, it really depends on where you're at, because I'm on Verizon right now, and I'm on a regular 4G connection, and my connection right now is, let's see how fast it goes. We will see this right here. So this is actually not too terrible, just to show you guys what I've got going on right here. See if you can even see anything. So that's where I'm at right now on a regular connection. And it'll go even faster. It'll go up to 130 sometimes. And that's not 5G connection. So that's faster than the internet at my entire house, to give you an idea about that. So here, yeah, just tuned in. What's the huge super? I don't know what it is, Noel. I never asked anybody for a penny. I got to put out that disclaimer. I just, some people were just opening up. I guess that's it. But yeah, so it really depends. I pay so much from Patty. You don't have to, Patty. I'll give you a shout out, Patty. Patty Barbie pays a lot for medical. I'm sorry to hear that, Patty. Don't worry about it. You're all good with that. I promise that. Richard Wilk is Intel. No way. No, I'm sorry. I don't know what I did, Leonard says, but I can't send money on anything Google. I always try to super chat and get an error message. I'm too lazy to fix it. True story. That's fine. If you guys really feel the need and you want to skip the super chats, you guys could always do that with PayPal if you wanted to. That's an option for you guys too. I also have Cash App, but I don't ask you guys to. What's the temperature here? Good question, Lori Allen. That's how you politically change it up. Like in the debate last night, you just say, hey, let's not talk about this. Let's talk about the weather. It's 70 degrees right now. 70 degrees. Are we ever going to get the motorcade video? I'm really remiss to give the motorcade video. It's going to cause a bunch of mental constipation in some people and cause others to say things. I guess after tonight I owe it to you guys to post it somewhere. So if you're on the memberships or if you're on the Patreon, I will post it. Please don't quit the memberships or the Patreon just because I post it. It's not a political endorsement. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Jill Bryant, thank you for all your hard work and doing the walking for us. Thank you so much, Jill. I appreciate you. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, last week on the strip, when we got to the crossroads, take it to the crossroads. Oh my God, I'm singing 90s hip hop. We got to the crossroads that goes over the cross bridges that go over to Bellagio, Cromwell, Caesar's Palace, and to the shops, the bazaar shops. It was all closed. Cops told us it was a bridge. We had a bridge problem. It's just reminding me of being in a bad Spider-Man movie. It was like some Brooklyn cops, like, we got a bridge problem over here. Yeah, move along, son. So we get to the other side, and the cop's like, hey, listen, I don't know. It's, you know, I'm too old. He's like, now I got Danny Glover going. I'm too old for this blank. You know, and 45 minutes. And I realized, holy crow, the president's going to be doing some kind of a rally here. I bet you that's what it was. So we went all the way back to the bottom. We jaywalked across the street. And then we saw the motorcade, presidential motorcade. Some people got mad at me, said I was getting political, even though I never even said the name of the man that was in it. And at the end of the video, I said, you guys just have to respect the fact that whether it's a person with a D or an R in front of their name, that's still a pretty awesome thing to see. I don't care who you are. And for the record, I was infatuated with that motorcade since I was in my teen years, like in the 90s with Bill Clinton and stuff like that, because I just read about it and I thought it was cool on Wired magazine. And I just thought it was cool to see. So now I owe it to you guys to put it into there. So it is on my computer. I will show it to those people who are on Patreon and on the channel membership. If you're not and you did a super chat, just email me and I'll send you a link to it too. And that's fair enough. Stephen J. at notleavinglasvegas.com. Okay, Sir Stephen, I wanted to send $1,000, but I just checked and I am broke as a joke. James, you're funny, man. You made me smile today, and that's worth it too. Exclusively Bill is enjoying your channel. By the way, anybody else who's new here, say you're new and I will shout your name out. I'd love to do that. Yes, presidential vehicle. Guys, I heard they have like rocket launchers in them and they weigh tens of thousands of pounds more than a regular vehicle, and they fly them to different countries just so the president has safety. Again, I don't care who the president is in them. It doesn't freaking matter to me. It's just cool that something like that exists. It makes me want to put on like an American flag and wear it and go America, you know. It's cool. Thank you, but please don't laugh at me. I don't have much, my friend. James, you're fine, man. You're cool. Just change your avatar. It doesn't cost anything to do that. You guys should always change your avatars, because when you chat, I know what Watbury looks like, I know what Steve looks like, I know what Matthew looks like. It just helps. It helps us from my perspective. I'm new at the good old rock and roll folk show. I gotta go Saturday and Sunday night. Well, you know, Saturday night's all right for fighting, get a little action in, but that's tomorrow. So why the power shut down at the Palm, Paris? Rats. Not Charlie Brown rats, but literally rats. The Boyd likes the Niners hat. Rats will chew through electrical wiring and they will get into your business. So yeah, Steve says it's unbelievable. He's been close. I don't care about an R or a D, but a presidential motorcade is awesome if you can witness it. Yeah, man, I'll tell you what. I've been thinking about this idea too, and I've been thinking about doing a weekly recap of the live streams. That might be good. Oh, okay. I said you're new. Shanta is new. I didn't shout you out. Shanta's new. Albert Alvarado is a liar, but I love him. He's new. Shanta's new. Thank you for being new, Shanta. I'm looking to see who's new because I went on a rant there. It's not a Tuma. Can't do it today. Exclusively Bill is new. That's very nice to see you, Exclusively Bill. Peanut Butter 524 is new here, as we said. All right, more news. I gotta read them all. I said that I would, you know, say it, and then I didn't say it. Paris needs snakes. Put snakes on the plane. All these mother blanking snakes on this plane. I heard Paris rats. Funny. Just talk about just like real Paris issue. Oh man. Did you read? Okay, by the way, something you don't know, and I mentioned on the channel before, is that the Hilton used to own the Flamingo. So they called it the Flamingo Hilton. And then they were building the Paris. And they were going to call it the Paris Hilton until the development got sold to another company. So in an alternate universe, I would be telling you right now that there was rats in Paris Hilton. Yeah. Anyways, the real Paris has a rat issue too. I've never been to Paris. Oh, gay Paris. Oh, mon chanté, enchanté. I am from Paris. I speak more better French than French Canadians. Oh, by the way, people in Quebec, Canada speak a lot different version of French than people from Paris. And it's very different when they speak English as well. People from Quebec, Canada, oh, you don't want to hear this. Say yes if you want to hear it, but you don't want to hear that. James Dolan, I see a blank avatar, but there's a difference between French from both sides, but you know. Arnos says you do eat everyone's lunches. you eat other people's lunches? Stop it. Go to the park on Thursday. CC, Albert Alvarato says. So, you know, people in Quebec, Canada, I like to compare accents, and I like to do accents, and I'm probably not very good at them. But I like to compare accents. So people from Quebec, Canada, when they speak English, they speak like they are chopping wood, very like harsh, and that's okay. That's how Celine Dion talks. You ever heard Celine Dion talk? And people from Paris, they have like a more like a, I don't know, it's just, when they speak, they go like this, and it's very much like this, and it's very flowy, very flowy. And you know, then you take about like British versus Scottish versus Australian. It's like dribbling a basketball. Scottish people are like dribbling a ball real close to the ground, and then you got British people, it bounces up more in the elongation of the way they talk, and then Australians are very, very high and up and down and up and down, if this makes sense to you guys. Looks like Ratatouille did its thing. One of my wife's favorite movies, man. I can't even watch them Disney Pixar joints. I get cries. I get the feels. Don't even tell me about, what's that one about the Day of the Dead, Dia de la Muerte. I can't even say it. Yeah, we're not going to watch that because I cry at that one. I'm such a pansy. Where's Blackjack? I don't know where Blackjack is. Maybe this is the stupidest thing I've ever done. This is a bad idea because we got to get a Blackjack sighting in here. 1 second here. I got to call the wife. How do I call her? How do I work the phone? Somebody please help me. El Dia de la Muerto. Muerte o Muerto. Thank you so much, Albert Alvarado, correcting my poor Spanish. Hi, can you bring the cat in for a minute, Blackjack? Everybody on the chat's asking, and I'm calling you because she's hung up. That's hilarious. I hope she's bringing the cat in. She's wondering why the hell I'm calling her from the other bedroom. Coco. Thank you. I'm not to watch Coco. And Peanut Butter 524 just subscribed, and that would be nice if you guys wanted to subscribe. Shanta. I don't know about those numbers, Shanta, but thank you. Cat showing. We're going to have a cat showing.
No, all you have to do is like, why is this so holding it?
Because my camera will overheat. Can I show you something? We have to take a limo to the Circa.
Oh, okay.
Watch, no, somebody,
Beautiful.
These people are insane. Let me show you something.
Oh, is he so heavy?
No, let me show you something.
Did you tell him why he's heavy this way?
Because he eats too much.
No, because they gave us the wrong
food.
You didn't tell him that story? It's a good story.
Can I show you this?
What's that? Oh, cool. Ah, oh my God, he's got a softest voice.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I can't
Oh, you gotta
believe
show
these
him that
people.
little thing. Oh, well, you're going to.
I can't believe them.
Oh, my love.
They look. I mean, this guy said take a limo.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God, really?
Now you're seeing what I'm telling you.
Oh,
That's
well,
insane.
Please take care of him, baby.
I am.
He's not very comfortable that way, my love.
I know.
I mean,
We
he
got
could
the
be like
Blackjack,
on
though.
top and
I know.
right here, just.
Hi, Caroline, Cincinnati Kid
Hi,
says.
guys.
That's the highest bidder. You guys were too much tonight. I can't believe you
Oh
did
my
that.
God, that's so cool. You have to show him that little ledge, but you are going to rebuild that ledge
I
because
know.
the
I built
little
the ledge for him.
princess.
Yep.
Yeah, the little princess does not like to be alone. Here, I want to go. Here, he might want to go. Come here, my sweetheart.
He's got to go on his ledge right now. Oh, she opened the window up
Come here,
wide
Papa.
for him. Cincinnati
Come
Kid
here.
to the rescue.
Come here,
Guys,
my
I don't think, because when Caroline looks at the stats, she didn't see how much it was. I just want you guys to know that.
Noise, my baby.
I was trying to
Look, look,
explain to her. Yes, I gotcha. I gotcha. So the cat's over here on the ledge looking out the window, but we can't move the camera to show him all, so I
No, he
can't
can
really show
hear.
him.
He
But
can
he's
hear the
happy.
noise.
He's happy.
Look,
So
he's
everybody's
just-
talking to you, honey. Hi, Caroline. Hi, Caroline.
I'm sorry, I can't be on camera too much because it's like I've been working all day.
What have you
and
been
it
doing all
day? The mask.
Now, how many did you do today?
Oh my God, there's plenty. My neck is kind of.
Your neck is kind of blessed. Sweet Caroline,
Stiffy.
Intel Wild singing a Neil Diamond for you. Dun, dun, dun.
Steven's favorite karaoke.
Did Caroline make dinner tonight? Yes, she did. She made pasta and meatballs for us
Frozen
tonight.
one. Oh, look at him.
But she makes it in batches, and then she unfreezes everything, and it's fantastic. First time I've
Yeah.
seen Caroline, she seems
because
so sweet.
Baba, you just could not make a small,
Can't make a small
batch
I
of
know.
spaghetti or meatballs.
Caroline needs her own channel.
Aw.
You're beautiful.
No one would want to watch me so.
That's what I
mess
say.
all
That's
day
what I say
long.
every day. I say no one want to watch me. Mabuhay, Caroline.
Oh, hello. Okay,
Hail Caroline for the awesome mask making. Very nice.
Oh, thank you.
Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been
Yes.
inclined to believe they never would. But now why? Yeah, I know all the words to that one. Allison is jealous of your sewing abilities.
Oh,
Hi
thank
Caroline,
you.
my masks are in Canada, Lorna says.
Oh, really?
Really? That's good. Oh, wow, but we
that's
gave
the
them.
Lorna one.
Oh no,
Yeah.
because we gave them up to our friend and he shipped them out to you.
Yeah.
Erica says, "Bullcrap, I'm watching
Radine.
Caroline." So Erica says she would watch you
Look,
for
see,
sure.
So he's comfy this way.
Thanks for my masks, JC says.
Oh
The
my
cat
God.
is big.
Hey, how's those bees are the bomb.
I love the beats.
Yeah, I know. Cause you know what? I think we're the only one. I thought that one up, guys. It took me a while to really make it more comfortable for you.
Blackjack the Rat Trapper. Do you know what the Paris had no electricity last night?
Paris Casino?
Yeah, the whole thing went out. You know why?
No.
Rats in the casino.
Stop.
Yeah, so I think.
Were they like chewing on the
Yeah.
wires? What the heck? No.
Yeah, so I think the Paris has a PR problem more than an electricity problem today.
No.
Salamat Caroline for finishing my masks upon my arrival this Sunday.
Oh
So,
yes.
look at-
Oh, that's Robert.
So look over here.
I'm
So
not gonna say the last.
This is what I was
name,
trying
but
to show you. This is what these people did today. This no, this right here. They
Oh.
didn't have to do that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
We're
what I was
taking a
whispering.
limo.
I was whispering in your ear saying, you don't know what these people did. How much does Blackjack weigh? Thank you guys, by the way.
Oh my God, 30-something 1 pound.
31 pounds? No, 25.
No,
72.
It's not big. No,
He weighs a metric ton.
It's really huge. It's like picking up like a brick.
Oh,
But
see,
it-
Carol, Nicole, and the family. Beautiful name, Caroline. We're both Intel Wild for you.
Wow, that's. Jeez. Thank you so much. Salamat. Thank you very much. Oh my
Wow.
See, I can't see that far because I just got done like sewing,
Oh.
so my eyes are like really.
I know.
Ah.
Well, I fixed your glasses today.
Thank you.
I did
for
fix
that.
your glasses up your
See,
faraway
honey-
ones. Caroline needs a cooking show.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
Intel
that
Wild is
means
generous.
that
Thank you,
means you're
Intel
gonna
Wild.
have to like stop going to the gym.
I'm gonna start eating.
Well, yeah, that too.
I'll go to the gym and then I'll eat your
Oh,
cooking
look,
show.
see, imagine if there's a little. Oh my God, you're gonna be one of those, the first blogger with a cat on your shoulder.
I'm the cat blogger.
Look,
I am
this
the
thing-
I am the
so,
black
look at
cat
him.
king.
Look how happy he is right here.
Wow. Thank you guys
Oh
so
my God,
much.
Thank you so much.
You
That's
guys are
like
way generous.
amazing.
I'm emotionally. I couldn't even talk at
I know,
first.
isn't that crazy?
That's nuts, guys. I don't
We're-
want to thank
we're
you.
blessed.
Thank you, JC Reed. He
We're
says
blessed.
hi. JC Reed says hi, Caroline,
Hi, JC.
and tells the dude, "You're all the dudes and the dudettes." Blackjack looks so relaxed. Yeah, he'll
I
stay
know
here
that's what I
forever.
was telling you. You're gonna have to we're going to build a little contraption for you where he can just go perch on your shoulder.
Caroline,
Like this.
Caroline should tell stories about the Philippines on her YouTube channel.
Oh my God. Oh yeah.
That's a possibility.
Yeah. Well, if we can tell you stories about, but it's all gonna be about like me picking up cats on the street.
What? Oh yeah, we have cats at home.
We have five.
5 cats.
Five.
Five stray
so
cats.
far. They're all strays. It's
And when you rebuilt the house, what did you do? You put a
because they
little
don't
door
really
so
sell
the
them
cats
there
can
in
get
the
in.
Philippines, and all we have to do is just like
Walk out and pick one up.
yeah, right outside your house.
And then make sure you get them fixed. Oh, Joe, thank you,
Of
Joe
course.
Vargas.
Oh my God, thank you, Joe. Thanks
is so
for
nice.
being you.
Thank
Oh look, how the hell? Okay, how did they get those little thingies?
They click this button and then it lets them send a sticker or a chat.
Oh,
Dan Cruz says,
correct.
hi, Caroline.
Hello.
Caroline and my wife dress the same. Oh, what's that thing in your
Oh,
hair?
yeah.
Somebody was asking
Oh my God, it's a chopstick. It's a short one, and it's so easy to just put it up, and just all you have to do is just stick it in. But you don't want to use the regular chopsticks. You go to like one of those Asian store perhaps, and they're for like baby, like kids chopsticks.
you. So Texas Dan says Filipino Pinoy in the house.
Yeah, hello, kumusta? Oh my God.
Blessings for you guys tonight,
Is it- what
Tia
is he
says.
doing?
He
Is
wants to
seeing
go.
something? He wants to go where?
He gets antsy and then he wants to
I
go.
know. Okay. Right
Then he
here,
gets
bye-bye.
strong and he
All
turns
right.
into a
Oh
super
my
cat
God.
and he scratch you.
All right, guys, I gotta go back to because you know
I
why
know.
someone is someone's that I promised someone that it'll be out by tomorrow.
And I have to print labels for you. Then that means.
Thank you.
I know.
And there was another inquiry.
Another inquiry on the Facebook page.
Actually, it's just
Okay.
not another. It's like additional inquiry, which
Okay.
is good because, like, if they're gonna message me, my phone is right next to me.
Yeah, you got it all the time.
And it's like, you know, I hear that little, you know,
Yeah.
little whistle, and it's right next to me.
I love you, Ann.
Okay, I love you too. Hey, thank you, salamat, and
Maraming salamat.
maraming walang inumin. And
It's all the ones I know.
we will have good times, and we'll take some photos. Steven's gonna do all kinds of, you know, video.
We
or
will.
whatever.
We will. Who sent us that again?
Are you going to live?
Linda Perryman.
No, that's Linda Perryman.
Linda Perryman sent us
Is she
this.
there?
I don't know, but somebody mentioned it.
No, she's oh my god.
So I'm going to show this.
Show you this.
Born of Metal, most popular cat on YouTube. Dawn, you don't have. Oh, I need to be part of the special moment of fan appreciation, Stephen.
Oh my
You have
God.
earned it. Thank you, Dawn.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Look, you gotta show you that one.
Yeah, I gotta
because
show
that's
this.
Linda Perryman.
This is Linda
I could never
Perryman,
do that.
and she sent this to us, and she made it with her own 3 hands. She's special, and this
is what they did for.
this is what they did for us.
It's called diamond something.
Diamond something. It's all
No,
individual beads. It's very very
It's
cool.
individual. Oh,
And
and
I gotta put it
I
back
have
there.
a photo of Blackjack right next to it.
Yep. It looks
I
the
was
same.
able to go ahead.
I know. I'm gonna
and
show that
have-
to the
yeah,
audience
yeah,
on Facebook
exactly.
and
You have
stuff
to
like
post
that.
it.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. I love you.
Well, she's gone, everybody. She's gone.
Bye,
Diamond
guys.
Dart.
I
That's
gotta go ahead
right.
and work.
DigiCat. It does look like an 8-bit or a 16-bit cat. It sure does. Wow. Thank you, Linda K. Thank you, everybody. Oh my God. $40 tip for your limo driver if that's customary. Thank you guys so much. This is insane. Any suggestions for cheap parking near the airport, long-term parking? Not really. The casinos will tow you if you try that. You're going to have to go to the long-term parking or just maybe call up. Here's an idea. Call up an RV park. There's Oasis RV Park on Blue Diamond, and you could always take an Uber in. You might have better. Steven, if you just fall asleep in your chair, we have to go to bed with you. Well, you heard her. I gotta go I gotta go do some face mask business too. But Dawn, you're very nice and ridiculous nice. And Dawn, thank you so much. And Dawn, I can't even thank you enough. And also Linda K and everybody. And this has been nuts. I don't understand any of this. I have to refresh the page. I'm still on the chat. I gotta refresh it so it'll show me everybody's names. And sometimes it bugs out and it doesn't show me everybody's names. So let's see what we got here. We got John Neese, Intel Wild, Robert Jimenez, Intel Wild, Sujak Shine. I keep calling you Shu, and I'm sorry. Sujak Shine, Intel Wild, Christine Carvalho, William Baxlersky, Jackie Elizabeth R, Intel Wild, Watbury, geez Louise, Susan Zalesko, Intel Wild, Mr. Classic TV 1980, Michael Fileshifter, Cincinnati Kid, geez, Intel Wild, Robert, Paul Rotter, and Paul Rotter again says, putting on the Ritz at the Circa. Boy. Jackie Elizabeth R. Dan Cruz. Intel Wild. Carlos Pelon. Intel Wild. Picture the Fountain Action. Driftomaniacs. Jill Bryant. Intel Wild. JC Reed. Joe Vegas. Dan Cruz. Born of Metal. Don Steamy. Linda K. and Paul Rotter. You guys are insanely nice to me. I don't understand any of it. I would encourage every single one of you that did anything nice like that, please email me, StephenJ@notleavinglasvegas.com, StephenJ@notleavinglasvegas.com. If you guys want a good channel where husbands and wives talk too, I know Life in Las Vegas does that with his significant other, and you might like that. I don't know if they're married. It's none of my damn business, but they're together. And they do the whole domestic thing. You might like that. And we'll try to have Caroline on there too. And you guys are great. You guys are great. I got to go. I'm emotional as hell. What will we be wearing? I'm wearing a 3-piece tuxedo with shiny shoes. Oh, man. It's 1 a.m. on the East Coast. Yeah, I got to do some stuff for face masks. And then I got to go to the gym still. I promised myself I would do that. We'll have Caroline on the chats. If you did anything, if you didn't do anything in terms of the super chats, you want to email me, StephenJ@notleavinglasvegas. I'll answer you guys tomorrow, and I'll answer everybody. Please email me. You guys have been too nice to me, and you guys are great. I'm gonna talk, Arnold. Come on, dude, more reps. Bush. Put the repetitions. Repetitions. You got to go. There's a pump. I gotta go. You guys are amazing. I love you all. Thank you so much. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, click. And I'll be back tomorrow with another video. I'm going to do 5 things we learned about vulnerabilities to Las Vegas. 5 things we learned. I got to write that down. Vulnerabilities to Vegas. That'll be my topic for our morning video tomorrow. All right, guys. 3, 2, 1, click. Is everybody ready? Say 3, 2, 1, click with me on 3. 3, 2, 1, click. 3, 2, 1, click. Go. Say 3, 2, 1. Say it in the chats. Please say it in the chats. So 3, 2, 1, click. 3, 2, 1, click. And there we go. You guys are wonderful. Thank you, guys. I will keep the faith. Thank you. God, I'm so blessed. You have no idea. 12 years, people ran away from me, and I don't know how to handle this sometimes. I have to go. Bye. Thank you. Bye.